Hi, this is Suszek. If this gets cut off, I might upload it anyway. Having trouble again with storage space for videos. So, okay, today I'm talking about the subject of how healing. Okay, I had an experience with weight loss that I believe is actually very valuable to healing. Okay, so I had accidentally gained a lot of weight, didn't know why. And then I tried to lose it. This was years ago, and then I couldn't. Nothing was working, but there's a reason. And it wasn't because I couldn't exercise, walking around. That wasn't the problem. Although I was kind of afraid that it was, but I had gotten to a point where I was like, this is making me so miserable. It's like an extra handicap, and I knew better than to say I'm gonna lose it even if it kills me, because that's a bad thing to say. Satan will eat your lunch and pop the bag if you do something like that. So I did not say that, but I came close because my blood pressure got too low. But I figured it all out. I did lose the weight, and the reason was that I had problems is because I was believing incorrectly. I really believe that God is telling me that healing is exactly the same way. The only reason if you're not getting healed of something, if you're not walking, you're not seeing results, is because we're believing something incorrect. When I started trying to lose weight, okay, so what happened is, for instance, I got really mad when I started actually seeing the weight come off. I was excited and mad because I was like, I had tried for so long, just like healing, you're trying to do everything that will work and see results in faith. But when I started seeing a pound a day come off, I was excited and angry. I was so mad because I wanted to tell the world what was wrong. There's incorrect information out there, and the truth is that's going to help you lose weight is different than what we've been hearing. And I actually have been promoting this new book that somebody wrote called Eat, Stop, Eat by Brad Pylon, and it's like I want that book because I already know that's true. He says the shocking truth about weight loss, that's things that have been keeping you from losing weight, things that are not true. So he's debunking about a lot of, he had done tons of research in the nutrition industry, things that are actually being told to us to keep us from losing weight because they can make money off of their products for us to keep trying. How sick is that? Well, the same thing is true with healing. If you're not getting results in an area, it's because you're believing something incorrect. And I am one too. I am like, what am I believing wrong? I know I'm going to be really mad when I figure it out, because it's working. Healing's working for so many areas of my life and staying well, living in divine health. But this one thing, seeing results with movement, paralysis being undone, there's something I'm believing that's not correct. For instance, Andrew Womack, he had gotten baptized in the Holy Spirit at one point when he was 18, and so like so many other people do, he thought something that kept him from manifesting his gift of tongues, which I did when I was like 9 or 10. Children can believe easier than we can because they're new at believing, so they don't learn till later how to have unbelief or believing something incorrect. So the first time you tell a child something, he or she believes it, and hopefully you're telling the child the truth so that they aren't believing lies. And that's very heartbreaking when they start learning that not everything you believe is true. They have to, discern. So anyway, and Romick believed that he thought that when the gift of tongues would come, it was going to overwhelm him, and he thought it was going to be like throwing up, like, I can't help myself, here it comes. You can try to stop it, but here it comes. Well, I think that we think healing is going to be like that. Like, it's coming, whether we like it or not. It's here, Well, it's not like that. I'm sure now that we have a part to play, and it can be scary and emotional, and it can feel different than what we think it's going to. What works in healing isn't what we may have expected. Same with weight loss. You think this is going to be the right way, but it's not. When you finally figure out how simple it is, you can get really mad that there's a lot of wrong information out there keeping you from losing weight. So I know that there's wrong information about healing, and that we've been believing lies, and that I'm seeking the correct way, and it's going to be easy. Healing, I'm sure, is easy, all of it. And when we believe correctly, it's going to manifest. So don't let your pride tell you you're believing correctly and it's not working. It's not possible. It's the same with weight loss. People that are sure they did everything possible, but for them it's not working. I don't believe that. And I know that people, there are circumstances which make it difficult to do the right thing for weight loss, for instance, because you're being cluttered with things that, worry that you're doing something unsafe, even though that is the correct thing to do. Many things can be in the way of weight loss, and especially social pressure, family members stopping you, telling you that you're going to hurt yourself or something, and I just believe that everybody can lose weight and everybody can be healed, and that it's simple, and it's something that I'm expecting it to be like. However, I'm imagining this healing to take place is incorrect. And once you actually admit that must be the case, that I'm in faith for something in an incorrect way, that's how God's finally able to get through to us. We have to be able to believe that we must be incorrect in order to get correct information. If you think you're doing everything right, but it's not happening, well, whose fault is that then? God's? God isn't at fault. He wants you to be well. So there must be a flaw in our belief about how this is going to happen. And if you finally get to the point where you can agree with that this should happen very quickly and easily. Being in faith for a long time is not how it's supposed to be. It should be quick. And when I've had any kind of sickness and I've known right away what to do, don't believe this, believe that, don't accept it, resist, it does leave fast. So any kind of attack should not be long drawn out, waiting for it to happen. Healing is quick and easy if we know how to believe, or what steps to take in faith, how to resist believing a lie, and our body will follow. So I'm not sure what it is yet, but I'm very sure that it's just something that I'm believing that's not correct, and that's where my faith is, in the incorrect. And as soon as I change that and let go of that, let go of the incorrect thinking, whatever it is. So keep seeking God for the correct way to believe, and believe that healing is simple, like weight loss is simple, but we're just not realizing. You don't realize from a long time sometimes what it takes, and it's not hard. So anyway, that book is Brad Pylon about weight loss, debunking, basically uncovering all the lies being told, even by the media. It's keeping America heavy, and you need to learn the right way to do it. And I'm gonna hopefully be the one telling people, I thought it was gonna be this way, but this is how I got healed. And just like Andrew Womack, I thought it was gonna come overwhelm me, but turns out I have to step out and start moving my mouth. Could have done it all that time, just like when I know for sure the Lord gave me a vision that, just like Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz, I could have gone home the whole time, but I didn't realize it, So you could be healed today. Amen. You could be up and walking, or whatever it is that you need, as soon as we figure out what we've been believing wrong. And I hope that gives you some hope. Humble yourself and let God tell you what's going on. If you keep believing that you're right and it's just not working, then how's that working for you? All right. Thanks for listening. Have a great Friday.